Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone can hear me well. I've been told some people are having hearing difficulties with the video, so I've got my mic plugged in and people didn't believe I had one, so I'm going to bring it round. There's my microphone, and that is right next to me, so hopefully everyone can hear. Got a building here. It's a scale model scenery kit. It's called Tony's Kite Shed, and it's a kit that's got paper and card, brick facades and what have you. I've used plastic card for the outside brick. As you can see, I've used plastic card for that, and on the inside I've used the card that came with it. If you look there, that's a little kit put together. It's an electric box, fuse box, whatever, and there's 1, 2, 3 double sockets there. I don't know how close we can get into those, but those sockets actually do have tiny little holes in there, laser cut, so a plug could go in. I've given it a quick dabble here and there with this stuff, AK Dust Effects, and before I did that, I used this Deep Fire Red, a dilute form of that, and just brushed it on. The brush was quite worn and horrible, and I had some serious problems, and it was shedding hairs, so it's in the bin. My advice, if you get a brush, especially if it's a not very expensive one, and it starts shedding hairs, just ditch it straight away. Don't bother messing, trying to save it or do anything like that. I've got some paper down so I don't have a mess on my new cutting mat. Burnt sienna is next, and what I'm doing here is picking out just a few of the bricks. As you can see, I've done on the back side here, on the back of the building, and I'm just picking out, I'm just using a tiny amount. It's not dilute, I'm using it neat, and so I'm just picking a few out just to give it some different tones and colours in there, just to break it up a bit. There's a lot to do on this, because the next thing is to add the drain pipes, the roof and what have you. I've got my own idea for the roof, not the kit idea. So what I like about these kits, you can switch and swap and do all kinds of things, and I'm going to fade everything down afterwards. So I'm just having a bit of fun doing that. We can do it in any colours, you know. You can do these a dark brown. Just have a look around you when you see bricks, they all change colour and what have you. See a big line down there, which is where I joined the plastic card. It's some plastic card I had that needed using up, and it got a little bit brittle, where you see it's broken here and there. We will deal with that. So I'm going to run a drain pipe down there so we won't see that seam. And I'm just going to do a few more on each side, just to break it up. This is going to go on the layout that we've already built. I'm absolutely nowhere near getting the shed built, guys, you know, and I'm having to get a contractor in. I really am having to get a contractor in to come and dig all the footings and foundations. So I've contacted my brother and told him to get hold of one of his chaps that he had working for him, and get him in touch with me so he can come over and start making a start and putting the footings and foundations in, so that we can at least progress with it, because it's not getting very far at the moment, and just a big patch of ground now, and I'm anxious to get it done, and and my wife Ronnie's as well. She wants it built so that the garden doesn't look such a big mess with nothing in it, you know, just a big patch of mud at the moment. So hopefully we'll get something done in the next week or two there. There's no method to this, rhyme or reason. I'm just randomly putting some colour on some of the bricks. That's all it is. It's purely and simply just to break it up a bit. There's enough bricks to add a few different colours and variety, you know. I might go for a darker brown. The clay colours of the bricks are all different depending on the region they're from and stuff like that. You notice the wooden door here. I've done the doors that go on the front here as well. Those are going to be with some cast rollers on that slide. It's a sliding door, and I've done those. I've used the acrylic pens for this, the acrylic paint pens from Humbrol. And what I first did, I gave them a light coat of the green, then a second coat of the green, and then I wore the paint away using my old prescribed method with the emery board. And once I'd worn the paint away, I then went over with another colour. This it looks yellowish, but it's actually supposed to be natural wood colour, which I don't think it is. But I put a bit of that on, and then you rub it in, make it look a bit different. Now I've got a bit more to do with this. I've some other parts to add, the weather threshers and stuff like that, and I'm going to fade it a little bit more, fade the whole thing, and the entire building's going to be faded too with some sort of grey or other. So that's all it is, just a bit of a catch up what I'm doing. It's turned out to be a nice day, so but I'd already started on a job indoors on the bench, so I thought I'd carry on and do this rather than get involved with anything else, to be honest. So that's what I've done today. Just been on with this building and stuff. Nice little scale model scenery building, and again, it was very, very cheap. I will put a link under this video if you want to have a look at this building yourself and maybe purchase it. I'll put a link, and if you do want to buy it and you use that link, it helps me out because I will get a tiny piece of commission, and when we put all the commission together, we're going to buy a kit or a gift card or something like that and do some sort of giveaway, or buy a kit, build it up on camera, do a kit build, and then give it away or something like that. So we'll do something good once we've got the required amount. That's all it is for now. Thank you very much for looking in. Take care, everyone. Bye bye for now, my friends.